Hello, Dr. Mindy Shaw here, and welcome to another episode of Teaching Humanity Remotely. Today, I just want to briefly discuss how much I love making new friends. Yesterday, I had it was kind of a business lunch with my husband and his colleague in the past, and some other people came, and it was just so lovely. And I just thought, when I was a young person, I would be nervous meeting new people, and I would have some anxiety around that. And now, as an older person, I never have anxiety meeting people. And so last week we spoke about the issue of young children and the fact that they are coming up against this term anxiety, and now so many more children have it. And if it was something that is really new, or did we always have it, but in past generations we didn't discuss it, we didn't coin it something. So what's coming first, the chicken or the egg? Is there more anxiety, or is there just as much anxiety, but now we call it something and now we give medication for it, and so on and so forth? So I said I would look into that, and one of the things that I want to say is, does that even matter? What matters is really teaching our children that what they're feeling is natural, it's part of being human, it's the condition of living a life. So what I wanted to say was, when I talk to my grandchildren and they can say they're anxious about something, I can tell them, honestly, I used to feel that way too. When I would meet a new person, it made me really anxious. And you know what? Now I am the age that I am. And now when I meet new people, I only am eager to do it. I have no fear around meeting new people. I also am really, really clear that I will only be in relationships that are uplifting, that champion one another, that support each other, no negativity, no gossip, nothing that brings me down. But I would say to my grandchildren, you know what? You can't always do that. When I was a worker in the world and I needed to have a job, I needed to sometimes be in relationships that were not in my best interest, but they were part of what I needed to do. I might have had a boss that was very disrespectful to me, or I might have had a boss that wasn't disrespectful to me, but disrespectful to others, and that really jammed me up. And then I tried to support the ones that were being treated unkindly while I also didn't get treated unkindly. I would just share all the different things that could happen or that have happened, if it's developmentally appropriate, if my sharing is going to be helpful, if we're having a discussion, a back and forth discussion that is truly a discussion and I'm not just preaching to somebody. So there's a lot of variables in knowing how to talk about topics that could be challenging for the person who's in it, but also could be very rewarding for a person who has a lot of experience and can say, this is the outcome of it. Life isn't always about feeling great. Life is about feeling however I feel and being able to celebrate the good times and know that every moment's going to pass, and that the bad times or times that I feel uncomfortable are not wrong. They're learning opportunities for me. And that the learning opportunities that I am given when I'm a little uncomfortable are very important, because they teach me a lot of things. So I never look at life as my job is to be happy. I think life is given to us, and what I wish is to feel fulfilled and contented. And sometimes I can be fulfilled and be feeling content, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily happy about something. I could still be struggling, but the struggle could be good work, or the struggle could be something that I know if I overcome, it's going to be very satisfying, like exercising hard or learning something that I really want to learn, even though it's really causing me a lot of challenges. So I never really go after happiness, because happiness is a moment. It's a moment. Sometimes I'm happy. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm feeling good. Sometimes I'm feeling bad. These are all moments. So it's not really what I'm after. And I also know that moments are going to pass. So even the best of times are going to pass. So I try not to take any one moment too seriously, but I want an inner sense of well-being. If I have that inner sense of well-being and I am a fulfilled person and I feel contented in my life, then when I have a moment that isn't positive, it's not going to weigh me down that much. And when I have a moment that's great, I get to celebrate it. But I don't want to be addicted to always being happy. I want to be working towards feeling like I'm contributing and I know what I need to do to be fulfilled, and being fulfilled is being connected to others and feel like I'm, again, being a contributor, and feeling like I'm able to receive, and knowing that I only put myself in situations that uplift me. I only put myself in social situations that uplift me. So when I met these new people around the table yesterday, I felt fantastic. I mean, I really, really liked the people that I was with, and I felt so grateful to be part of that community. And if I was there and I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it again. And knowing that I was there and I liked it, I will do it again. It's really that simple. But that doesn't mean that I could do that when I was a child. When I was a child, I might have been in situations that I wasn't as fulfilled in. So you could share that with your children and really encourage them to not take any one moment too seriously. Give them breathing techniques. Give them strategies to help them navigate, knowing that there are great moments in life and easy moments, and there are challenging moments and difficult moments, and that it's all part of living. And not to be afraid of those challenges, to know that they're giving us the invitation and opportunity to overcome them. And once we do overcome them, we just feel better for it. So I just wanted to share, as an adult, that I still love meeting people. And now I'm in a place where I can meet people and really only be in relationships that are fulfilling to me, by and large, if they're relationships that I am cultivating. And even if they're relationships that, let's say I meet a doctor and I don't feel comfortable with that doctor, I don't have to go to that doctor. I can go to another doctor. So, but to show my children, I can do this now. I couldn't have always done that when I was younger. And these are the skills I learned in how to deal with people who are difficult for me, and why that's important. And that it's okay to sometimes feel anxious. It's okay to sometimes feel depressed. That's part of it. Don't take those moments too seriously. Have strategies to remediate them, strategies to navigate through those challenges, and then also really look at situations that will give you the opposite feeling, and making sure that you are participating in those situations that are going to be uplifting and have you be your best and feeling good about yourself. So you're accepting those challenges while you're also increasing all the things that feed you in the best possible way, and making sure that you're addressing those, so you're not just living in that negative space that can paralyze you. You're also open to being expansive in the most positive space. Okay, until next time, please feel free to contact me at learnwithmeremotely@gmail.com, and feel free to visit my author's page, Dr. Mindy Shaw Paperbacks, at Amazon. Thank you.